Hello students, just I would like to discuss this question in today's session. The question is, just you can see the question clearly. Yeah, I'm reading for understanding purpose. It is given that two inclined planes 1 and 2 have inclination alpha and beta respectively with horizontal, where alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degree, and they intersect each other at point O as shown in figure. A particle is projected from point A with velocity u along a direction perpendicular to plane 1. If the particle strikes plane 2 perpendicular to B, again here at B also perpendicular to B, then which of the following options is correct? Are correct? For understanding purpose, let us consider that here as alpha and what is given here, alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degree, means actually the total angle between alpha, what is that, total, that is angle between plane 1 and plane 2 should be 90 degrees, because alpha plus beta is 90, means as total angle between and the surface is supposed to be 180. Just we have to consider in this way: alpha plus beta, alpha plus 90 plus beta is equal to 180, and hence accordingly you can consider the angles so that these planes are perpendicular. These planes are perpendicular. These planes are perpendicular. For understanding purpose, as alpha, what is plane 1 and plane 2 are perpendicular to one another, we can consider plane 2 is along x-axis and plane 1 is along y-axis. Plane 1 is along y-axis. Plane 2 is along x-axis. So, when you are projecting the particle perpendicular to plane 1, that is perpendicular to y-axis, the initial velocity will be along x-axis only. So, ux is equal to u and uy equal to 0. This condition you have to understand. For understanding purpose of this condition, I am giving you this diagram, this part of the diagram. Okay, now let us come back to the same diagram. As initial velocity use along x-axis only, and it is so after like projecting, it is striking the plane 2 perpendicularly, here also perpendicularly. What you have to understand here is ax here, as we have considered, ux is u and uy is 0. Similarly, by symmetry, if you consider here, g is making an angle alpha with the x-axis. Here if you see, so g ax is equal to g cos alpha. As it is in opposite direction to u, we will consider this as minus g cos alpha, and ay is minus g sin alpha. And as it is striking plane 2 in perpendicularly, that means here like this. Again, if you go to the second figure 2 here, perpendicularly means here also at point B, x component is 0. That means final velocity x component also should be equal to 0. By considering that, if you start with the equation v equal to u plus at, for x direction, if you consider as a step 1, we will get vx is 0, ux is u, x is minus g cos alpha into t. If you consider this, you will get t is equal to u by g cos alpha, which is because, and here again alpha is equal to 90 minus beta from symmetry, and we can consider cos alpha is equal to cos 90 minus beta equal to sin beta. So t is equal to u by g cos alpha can also be expressed as u by g sin alpha. That is step 1. Next step, to verify the other options given in the questions here. So t is equal to u cos alpha or sin beta. So u by sin alpha is given, but cos alpha is not given, so option B is not correct. U by sin beta, so option A is correct. Next, about distance traveled on plane 2. Second, two more options are given based on distance. To calculate that, let us consider step 2. In this, as you know, initial velocity in x direction, final velocity in x direction, acceleration in x direction, and the distance covered in x direction that is OB. This is O and this is given as B, point B, this is point A. Right? So we want OB. OB is nothing but distance traveled in x direction. For finding that, to find that, let us consider the equation Vx square v square equal to u square plus 2as form. So for x direction, if you consider Vx square equal to x square plus 2ax sx. Here sx is nothing but OB. Is nothing but OB. So on substituting the values, 0 equal to u square minus 2g cos alpha into sx, we got this one, sx is equal to u square by 2g cos alpha. But if you observe, as this is nothing but OB, if you observe this, OB as it is supposed to be u square by 2g cos alpha. U square by 2g cos alpha. Here in the option C, it is given u square by 2g sin beta is given. Here sin alpha is given in next option. Sin alpha is not there. Cos supposed to be cos alpha. So if you convert that into sin terms, as alpha is equal to, because alpha is equal to 90 minus beta, cos 90 minus beta is sin beta. So it is supposed to be u square by 2g sin beta. U square by 2g sin beta. This is option C. So option C, A and C both are correct. So it belongs to multiple